Hello, I'm Williamjerk from Nerdy Geeky Freaky, and this is 8-Bit Reviews. In this episode, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite RPGs of all time, Dragon Quest VIII for the PlayStation 2, and from recently on the 3DS. Now when I say this game is beautiful, I mean beautiful. You can see as far as the eye can see. Valleys, hills, forests. There's a windmill coming up, waterfalls, all of it looks amazing, especially for the PlayStation 2. Back then everything was polygon and controls were terrible, and the controls in this game are amazing. This game does have random encounters, which I was hoping for more of an open world, you can see the monsters coming kind of thing. But at least for the Dragon Quest VIII, this has the first mechanics of having movement during your battle. You can actually see them attack. You can actually see the monsters get hurt, make wobbly sounds, do interactions, effective when poisoned, all kinds of great stuff, which now is a staple in the Dragon Quest games. And this game does have a really good story, something you want to follow through with, see how it ends, gain companions, see what their story is. Listen to every single bit of cutscene, and the cutscenes in this game are great. It's just like the gameplay. There's lots of voice acting, no text, which is really good. I'm a lazy guy, so I want to play a long 100-hour. This is around a 100-hour game. I want to have lots and lots of dialogue. And there are plot twists in this game that I personally did not see coming. I haven't seen good story like this since Beta on Kados for GameCube or Final Fantasy IV, where stuff happened that I truly didn't expect to see happen, which was great. And I really got attached to these characters. You play basically a silent protagonist, which is always good. But you got Yangus, he's an ex-bandit, and now you're bodyguard throughout the game. King Trod, who's this cursed, ugly king who you're in service of, and he kind of helps out in little ways, not in action or anything like that. But you also have Jessica, the mage, whose brother was killed, murdered, so she's out for revenge. Angelino, the Templar knight who has sworn to protect his abbey, but his leader was killed. And I haven't had a chance to really talk about the characters yet, which they're really good characters. They're people you want to have in your party who have really good charisma and backstories. There's you're the silent protagonist, which I always liked, especially from Zelda. Link was a great character. Didn't say much, but he was along for the adventure, along with you.
So perhaps you could fill us in. I see. The dark aura coming out of the ruins is some kind of barrier set up by Dulmagus.
And now, we've got you cornered.
And the villain of this game, Dulmagus, is a breath of
did.
fresh air to other Dragon Quest villains. It's basically just an ancient deity that you have to destroy. This one is actually just some psychopathic jester clown that you get to beat the hell out of, who actually has a reason for doing this. And it's actually really good to have something that's different but not too crazy that you won't understand it.
But never mind. It is time we brought this little show to an end. What a pity. What a pity it will be to finally say goodbye.
And of course there's other great stuff, improvements of this game compared to the last ones and even ones after it, which I think was really good. The alchemy pot was a nice addition to this game. It actually makes you want to save weapons and materials and monster parts, even at like useless stuff you find along the way, to throw in the alchemy pot, because you might find newer weapons you might combine to make something amazing that you can't find in shops or even in dungeons and caves. That makes you want to go out, search for dungeons and extra chests that are actually lying around the whole world to actually combine and make a stronger weapon. Which the weapons of this game is good. You get the spear for the hero or a boomerang, sword, and you actually get skill perks in this game that you actually can pick what kind of weapons you want, and you can improve on it. And if you want to just have one perfectly strong spear, you can do that. You can level it out through a spear or a sword or boomerang, which is really nice. There are also other great things that I like in this game compared to other Monster Quest games. They have the Monster Arena that monsters can join your party, which is nice. They started that in Dragon Quest V. You can go into people's homes and, ransack their house, which I always thought was fun in games. You can go in people's houses, break pots, go inside their drawers, read books, gain information. And there's just so many small little things that makes this game great. Like having the monsters not pay attention to battle because they're cats. And if you like the monsters in this game, they're throughout the entire series. They have the same design, and I'm a big fan of these designs because I'm also a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, and the same creator of the monsters and all this artwork is the same creator of Dragon Ball Z, which the anime and this game all look great, which makes me think, why isn't there like a long going great anime to Dragon Quest? And I could talk about this game for a while. It is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. It's up there with Chrono Trigger and Skyrim, and it's just a really cute game. I really recommend it, but for someone who really wants to understand how good of a game this is, you need to go out and buy it. It is pretty easy to find. It is out for the 3DS. It was out for the PlayStation 2. I can't imagine it'd be that hard to find some copies. So for Dragon Quest VIII, I'm going to have to give this game a solid 10 out of 10 silver slimes. It is definitely a game I should recommend you all to play. It is easy to get. And thank you for listening to 8-Bit Reviews. I am Williamjerk from Nerdy Geeky Freaky. You can listen to our podcast on iTunes. Find us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.